I will just open my app. It is there, 8085 simulator. I will just open it. Open that app. Yes, when you open, it will be look like this. Yes, can you able to see my screen, guys?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yeah, good. So if you open that app, everyone is getting the same status, right? SLD 85.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, what you can do, you should remember three important points.
Yes,
So
sir.
first thing, you have to enter the program properly. Okay. Second thing, you should execute that program. After entering, you should execute that. After successful execution, you can check for your result. Okay, now I will just enter my program. We'll take one or two lines, very simple code, and enter my program. Okay, how to enter the program? Please listen to me carefully. Can you able to find somewhere, somewhere subset mem, substitute mem, sub at the left bottom? Can you able to see a button substitute mem?
Yes, sir.
You just click that substitute mem. If you click, it will be look like this. Am I right? Okay, guys, are you getting the
Yes, sir.
same? Yeah, they. What do you mean by this? Substitute mem means substituting the memory. Okay, I am substituting a memory component, memory address. Type 4000 simply. You just type 4000. This is my starting address location for my program. Okay, students, for you, are you following me? Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then after typing this 4000, press next. Immediately there will be another value, another space will be its opening. It is generally, it may be in any default value. Okay, so here you have to feed the opcode, that is machine level code, because this is an app. This is not actually a microprocessor. This is an app which is developed for executing the particular microprocessor. Okay, this is purely an app. Okay, for this, what you should do, you have to find out the proper opcode for any instruction. Okay, can you able to see a menu in the top side, top center one, inst instruction? Can you able to see a menu? Can you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you just click that menu, inst. If you just click that, you will get a page like this. Are you getting the point, guys? Are you getting?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
In that, whatever the program, whatever the instruction you want, an opcode for any instruction, you can just type it and you can find out. See here, I am typing. First, we will take a simple experiment. MVI. Okay, when you just type MVI, all the possible instruction will come. Okay, if you just click MVIA, that means I am going to move an immediate content to a register. Okay, if you just click that A, automatically you can able to find its mnemonics. Can you able to see that? 3E, can you able to see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is your mnemonics. That is called as opcode. That is actually called as opcode. MVI is actually called as mnemonics. Okay, this is how you have to find out each and every line with its equivalent opcode. If you know the opcode, you can type anything. You can type any program. Are you getting my point, guys?
Yes, sir.
Guys, are you following? Yeah. Just I will do one thing. I will just note down this 3E. Okay, 3E is my opcode for MVIA, but actually instruction is not completed. What is missing there? Quick. What is missing? Instruction I have not yet completed.
Immediate
What is
data.
missing? Yes, I should give immediate data. Okay, how to feed immediate data? I will tell you. You should not type it here. You have to know only the mnemonics for the values MVIA. Okay, where you have to type the data, I will tell you. Okay, on knowing this, you just go and you refer this sheet and find out what is the equivalent opcode. Now I have find out the opcode for MVIA. That is 3E is my opcode. I'm just closing it. You just close it and come back. Press back button. Then it will come back to my screen, normal screen. Here I should type 3E. What do you mean by this 3E? Sorry. What do you mean by this 3E? 3 means, what do you mean by this 3?
MVI.
MVI,
A.
MVI,
A.
that's it. So MVIA, for that the machine opcode is 3E. Then I should give my input, right? I should give my immediate content, right? Let me take my immediate content as 20. Shall we take it? 20? Shall we
Yes,
take
sir.
it? Because
Sir.
20 is an 8-bit. Or we will take anything between 00 to FF. All these content will be 8-bit. We'll take the maximum FF. Shall we take the maximum FF?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How to enter it? Very, very important. Listen to me carefully. 3 is 8-bit or how many bit it is? Quick. 8-bit. No more confusion. 8-bit. Okay. E can be represented with 4-bit. 3 can be represented with another 4-bit. So totally 8-bit. Clear, guys? Guys, are you clear?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yes. Yeah. Very clear. Yeah. So totally I have given 8-bit. So there is no space for this location. What I should do, I should go for the next consecutive location by giving next. Are you following, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Here I should give my data, that is FF. So I have given, yes, my instruction now it became move MVI A comma FF. Are you getting my point? Are you
Yes,
getting my
sir.
Yes,
point?
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now I will just execute this particular instruction and let I check whether my FF will be stored in accumulator or not. I will just cross verify. Now listen to me carefully. Whenever you start writing any program, you have to temporarily stop it somewhere. If not, machine keep on rolling out. How you will stop a machine by using instruction? Come on. What instruction will help you people to stop for a while? What instruction?
Hold.
HLT, halt. Very good. HLT, you know, right? HLT. So you have to find out. Now go back. Now go to the next consecutive location. Now go to the next consecutive location. Go to INST menu. Now type HLT and you should find the opcode for it. What is the opcode for it? Quick.
76.
76. Now come back. Now come back. Here you have to type 76. After entering some value, you should go for next, because when you press next, the data will be get saved. You just go to previous. You can just cross verify with previous button. 76 FF and then 3. Okay. So you should always give next button. When you give that next button, it will get saved. If not, then it won't get saved. So my first process is over. What is my first process? I need to type my code. What is my code? Very simple code. I want to transfer a content of FF into accumulator. That's it. Yeah, my first task is over. Now I should go for the second task. What's my second task? I need to execute this program. Once you execute this program, then only machine can do this work. I will tell you, listen to me carefully. Go to reset. Go and press reset. Yeah. Then there is a menu called go at the bottom side. Just press go. Which location we have start typing the program?
4,000, sir.
Very good. 4,000. You just type 4,000 here. Very good. Very good. Come on. You just type 4,000 here and just press EXEU at the last, at the bottom. Can you able to find EXEC? You just press.
Yes, sir.
It should show like this: executed successfully. Have you all getting the same thing? Executed successfully?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If you are getting this value, there is no error. Your program is now executed. What is our third step? What's our third step? What's our
Checking
third
the
step?
result.
Check
Yes,
the
we have
output.
to check. Very good. We have to check the output. What is our output? What is our expected output as per my
FF.
program?
FF should be stored to accumulator, sir.
Very good. FF should be stored into accumulator. What I'm doing now, I will just go back. Okay. Now once again press reset. Press reset. Once again it will come back to the normal mode like this, SLD 85. Now there is a third option called exam register. Examinating register. You press that. When you press that, can you able to see all your register A, B, C, D, E, H? I mean A, B, C, D,
Yes,
H, L.
sir.
Yes. What register you want to examine here?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. You just click A. Can you able to get it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. This is how you have to execute and you have to do the work. Okay.